I never been, I don't like talking about other people. You know what I mean? Like, and if it was just me and you, no microphone, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna go in on the whole situation.
Okay.
But I feel hesitant to
make it a blog
go in
headline
for the public.
Yeah.
So I tread lightly if possible. But the only reason I would even feel comfortable taking it any distance, cause like, yo, I didn't even ask. You know, like you put that out there. He said, yo, right off the rip, he was like, man, I need you to hold me accountable, keep me in check, like say whatever you gotta say. Right. I need that. I feed off that. So like, are you sure? I'm first of all just a fan. That's really all I am. I don't know you. You know what I mean? I'm just like a dude that was a fan back in the days. And when I'm writing False Prophets, which that song wasn't about him, there's one verse that applies to him for sure. But if you listen to that song is about what this shit is exposing and what I got to check myself about. And I check myself on that song as well.
I love it's a brilliant song.
Where it's like, yo, celebrity worship. We're worshiping celebrities. At one point in time, I put this dude on a major pedestal, and he ain't the only one that's been there. Jay been there, you know what I mean? Pac been there, Big been there, Nas been there. It's a bunch of people that have sat on that pedestal of like, bro, you inspire me. And these kids come up to me and they tell me the same thing now. And it's like, and sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that, you inspire me, but it's when it's at an unhealthy level that I fear. And I feel like for the majority of us, our fascination and our interest in celebrities and what they do for us
it's an unhealthy level.
Is unhealthy. It's like one of those, it's like earlier when I talked about something that I want to overcome, something that I don't like. I don't like that. And being on Twitter around that time that Kanye shit was happening, that part of me, there's something that I don't like about myself. Because I was in that shit too. Like, yo, what is this nigga saying? This nigga tripping. Like, but I'm in it. I'm in it. And I could feel the fact that it was impossible to look away. It's like the drinking. It's like, yo, if I can't just turn this thing off, if I can't stop looking, then I'm being controlled by this thing. And what's controlling me? My fascination with you. My fascination with celebrity. My fascination with gossip. My fascination with drama. My fascination with other people's lives. Who have been deemed worthy because of the level of success or money that they've achieved. And it's like, that bothers me for myself. And it bothers me for the world too, you know what I mean? But it's not like I'm like, man, the world is fucked up. Y'all spending too much time worrying about celebrities. I'm like, nah, I'm doing this shit too. So my perspective of him is from like a dude that was a big fan. You know what I mean? Like, and it's coming from a place of like, when I wrote that song, first of all, when I wrote it, when I released it, it was coming out then anyways, first of all. But maybe a month prior to that is when like, when he had like a breakdown or whatever, when he had to go, when he went to the hospital, he was on stage and whatever happened. When I wrote that song, it was January of that year. So it's not like I was like poking fun or like, no. I wrote that song based off of observations when nobody wasn't saying shit about mental health. Like, don't have a mental health conversation after somebody checked themselves into a hospital. Now you want to talk about mental health is real. Mental health is real. Well, you had to wait for a nigga to check himself into the hospital to say that? You didn't say shit about mental health when this nigga ran into the water off the stage? Or when he's on stage, like, when he's on stage ranting for an hour? I'm like, yo, I see a dude that's like crying out for help in a sense. You know what I mean? It's like, and on top of that, I also feel a certain way about this other shit. I think we're fucked right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I do believe, like, I feel like there's no button that we can press right now that's gonna make everybody be like, oh man, fuck these dudes, whatever they, myself included.
Right.
I'm guilty, just by doing this interview. The danger in what he's doing is, I feel like he's using language. I feel like he's really good at sampling language that will resonate. And it just so happens this time he sampled the wrong shit because he thought that I can make this resonate. But I'm gonna sample this and this is gonna get me ultimately the end goal is so I can be more powerful and viewed as boom, boom, boom. I'm not comfortable unless I sit in that seat. And you empower a demographic of people that their whole intent is to like suppress people and oppress people. Then it's like, bro, like I can't rock with that. Like I can't. I have a hard time like watching that and like holding my tongue almost. It's like, damn, now you really violating. Like the danger there is that there are people that are like, Kanye's for the people, and it's like, all right, maybe he is,
right.
But I don't know. Be careful of catchphrases.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit be sounding good, but it's like, what's at the heart of it? The intent, like you said. What's the intention here? Is it for the people or is it for this one person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not just him. Donald Trump is to me, Trump is like a similar figure, where it's like, this is a dude who the only end goal is I gotta be the man, period. Everything I do just has to ensure that I'm the man. Oh, y'all don't think I can be president? Watch this. Watch these catchphrases I throw at these white people who I really don't give a fuck about. I don't care about these poor farmers and, you're poor. You're in Ohio.
Right.
You think Donald Trump, you think I give a fuck about you? No, but I can use you. If I hit you with these cool catchphrases that you can grab onto and latch onto, and I say enough shit that you believe in me, you think these people think that like Donald Trump don't like them? You think that they think that he's not for the people? These people will swear, like, shit could get ugly because these people care about him so much. Like, let them try to impeach him or something. Like, shit is dangerous because that's how much they believe in him. Now, on this side, we know, like, you can't see that this dude is an egomaniac who only cares about himself. No, I can't see that because he's used all the language that makes me believe in him. What are you talking about? You're just a liberal. You're just a boom. And I don't even fuck with none of them. Either one of those sides. You know what I mean? It's like, I think there's manipulation maybe in both. I just resonate. I know what resonates with me and what don't. You know what I mean? And like, I just use him as an example of somebody that's like, those people are dangerous to me.